Helpless Kitten did not stop crying to do this. A tiny, helpless kitten cried out relentlessly, its little voice filled with desperation. Struggling against its circumstances, it refused to give up, determined to make a change. What followed was something incredible. A kitten, once fragile and broken, remained surprisingly calm as he received the help he needed to walk again. Now, he's a playful, energetic cat, dashing around with newfound freedom. Just last month, the kitten, with a broken body but an unyielding spirit, was brought to Frederick Co. Animal Control. In need of specialized care for his front legs, Ellen Carrozza, along with the president of the Chris Griffey Memorial Feline Foundation, stepped forward to offer their support. The kitten had been rescued after a lawnmower accident, suffering multiple injuries. He lost part of his right ear and a third of his tail, along with cuts on his back and chest and fractured forearms. Despite the trauma he had endured, the kitten remained remarkably calm and unbothered, immediately warming up to the people who helped him, showering them with purrs and affection. The shelter quickly stepped in, providing immediate care, fitting the kitten with splints, and managing his pain. They then reached out to Ellen, whose foundation specializes in rehabilitating the tiniest and most vulnerable kittens. Ellen and her team welcomed the brave little kitten with open arms. They crafted a new pair of splints using hay tongue depressors, shaping a V-shaped trough for his arms that allowed him to use his feet comfortably and begin his recovery. His name was originally Johnny Deere after the lawnmowers. We renamed him Johnny Two Sticks in homage to the movie Johnny Stacchino, Toothpick, because his little splints looked like toothpicks. Ellen shared with Love Meow. Johnny quickly became enamored with Ellen, showering her with kisses. He had a hearty appetite and adored being spoon-fed, savoring the cuddles that followed each feeding. How this kitten is so happy with these legs is beyond me. He's such a happy fellow. Johnny soon discovered his favorite pastime, cozy lap snuggles. He would plop down on Ellen's lap and stay there contentedly, waiting for his snack to be served. He was completely unfazed while his splints were being replaced, patiently letting Ellen change his bandages without any fuss. Not once did he complain or act depressed. He was always active, happy, and loving. When Ellen fashioned a pair of booties for his splints, he quickly figured out how to use them to glide across the floor like a mini skier. Johnny made remarkable progress in just 2 weeks, healing beautifully and becoming as active as ever. He was then fitted with softer splints that conformed to his legs. After 1 week of wearing them, he no longer wanted them on. His x-rays looked good enough for us to allow him to continue without them. Johnny was thrilled to be using his front paws without restrictions, eagerly reaching for Ellen's face to give her kisses. With his newfound freedom, he turned every cat bed into his personal lair and every cardboard box into his fort. He dove into his food and chomped on treats with gusto. When he was ready to socialize with the resident cats, he put on quite a show, puffing up his fur and crab walking in front of them, trying to appear twice his size. Johnny may be the smallest in the house, but he certainly had the heart of a lion. Incredibly playful, he's making up for the weeks he spent wearing his splints. These days, his favorite pastime is bossing around the other cats and getting into as much mischief as possible. He's always on the move, never sitting still for long. Johnny has carefully inspected every corner of the bathroom, even tasting the tub, and he's claimed the top of the cat tree from a resident feline using his signature squeeze and push technique. But once it's bedtime, his purr motor kicks into high gear and he's out like a light. Despite his difficult beginning, Johnny never let it stop him from living life to the fullest. He's been a resilient fighter with an unbreakable spirit. Now he's ready to find a forever home where he can rule the roost, entertain his family, and enjoy the pampering he truly deserves. What an incredible story. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.